Alrighty, welcome to Trans Talk with Kai, where I interview other trans people about their experiences and their pros and cons, trials and tribulation to their transition. I hope this will be a good learning experience, and even if you don't learn, I hope you just enjoy. So come catch a vibe, and yeah, let's get it. Welcome back to Trans Talk with Kai. Okay, my guest today is Oreo, apparently, and also.
Brandy, hello.
All right, so the first question for this one is, what is a woman to you? And obviously outside of physical descriptions, but like when you think of woman, not female, not girl, what is a woman to you?
Um, Honestly, I get asked that a lot, especially on TikTok when I do my live streams and stuff like that. Granted, it is by a bunch of transphobic people who are just like, "Oh, how about you just define what a woman is then?" Like, but like either way, it's a complicated thing. Like what womanhood is, because of course there's all those stereotypes such as, you're being like weak and fragile and feminine, which is not always the case. And it never it very occasionally you would see a woman who is very weak and fragile and all that stuff. But um I don't know, it's different for everybody. Every
Yeah.
woman has different experiences, different uh events that happen. So it I believe that's all just based off of like the person's experience, really, if that makes sense.
Okay. Um, so the second question is, have you thought about your future family and like the structure of that, like, mom and dad, or mom and mom, two kids, a dog.
Um, what have I like thought of like forming a family?
Yeah, or like
Um,
having kids.
don't want kids. I mean, if it's gonna be a child, it's gonna be an animal. I'm sorry. Like, no, I like no, thank you, no kids. I'm good with that. Um, I mean, in the future of having a partner that I'd live with and spend a long time with, and also getting animals as well if we're able to afford it. Like, definitely yes. In the future. At the moment, no. Um, don't really have any plans of getting into any relationships. As I've said in the last part. um, Not really wanting to be in a relationship, just trying to figure my own shit out right now.
Okay. Okay, and being that you don't want kids, we can skip the next two questions. Okay. So, for you, if you still experience this, what are your HRT highs and lows?
Um, I'll definitely say for like the lows, I'm gonna start there. I'll definitely say like the side effects of it, like in the instance of like period cramps and just just kind of going through the monthly cycle without the red river. Um those are not fun most of the time. Mood swings is definitely also not a fun thing. Um, yeah, pretty much the cramps, the pains, all that stuff. The highs, on the other hand, definitely like a bit of chest growth. I'm still waiting for them to get a little bit bigger. Still a little bit flat chested, but I still got something there. So, I just throw in a bra and I'm good. But pretty much other than that, it's just, the feeling of finally being able to be myself, and have, I guess you can say, the like physical aspects in a sense of being a woman. Um, and especially just in general, just like helping with my dysphoria, making me feel euphoric, I would say is the
Okay,
high.
I can dig it. So, what form of HRT do you use?
I am using estradiol and spironolactone pretty much
So,
for
is it shot, a gel, a pill, an implant?
pills. I I
Oh,
yeah, yeah, all of it's pills. I take 2 estradiols under the tongue twice a day, and then twice a day 1 spironolactone, uh, you know, orally swallowing it. Um, I don't. I'm not doing the shots. I don't think I'm ever going to do the shots. I hate needles. I absolutely hate needles.
okay. So the next question was, how often do you take it? But I think the answer is daily, correct?
Yeah, twice a
Okay,
day, pretty much.
okay. Cool. So that was the last question. That was a that was a good one. That was interesting. I don't think I'd have like I would be all messed up if I had to do the pills. I just got my shot yesterday. But I don't do it myself. My auntie does it. I just turn around and like look at the TV or look at my phone, and she pokes me on my butt cheek, and then it's over.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can never do the shots. Again,
As long as I don't see it, I'm fine.
so
As
I
long as
would
I don't, as
feel it.
long as I don't see
I'm a bony
it.
bitch. I got no meat on me.
I mean,
I
I
can feel
feel
that
it,
shit.
but it feels like it literally feels like she pinched my cheek. But I think I really only feel it when I be thinking about it. But at the same time, I had to get allergy shots and shit at one point. I always had to get like I was a sickly ass little child. Okay. I just got healthy like a couple years ago. So I got over my fear of needles very quickly
Hmm.
after getting so much blood drawn and having X amount of IVs and shit. Yeah. So at that point, I was like, it's over with. Especially when that one little old white lady nurse was teasing my ass because she said, "You want to tell me you got 11 tattoos and you scared to let me draw some blood?" And I was like, "Bitch, did you just call me a punk?" So that day, I took that shit like a G that day. She had me fucked up.
Well, it's like it's funny. Like I'm in the sense the same way. I mean, granted, I don't have tattoos yet. I do have plans of getting a tattoo. Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers. I have the money to get it on my birthday. Um, but with how things are looking right now, I don't think so. But at some point, I'm going to be getting a tattoo. Um, and it's like I'm not again never had a tattoo before, so I'm not 100% sure as to how that's going to feel. Some people say that it's painful, other people say that
Starting
they
in
felt
hot.
nothing. I'm just like, knowing my bony ass, I'm going to feel that shit.
Don't. I would suggest don't start anywhere sensitive like your foot, your hand, your rib cage. Don't get a tattoo on the bone. Start somewhere simple like your arm, because
Hmm.
it don't really hurt. Like I have 14 tattoos altogether now, and the only one that hurt is this one right here that goes clean across
Hmm.
my collarbone. That was a dumbass idea, but it says courage, so I couldn't be a pussy on a tattoo that says courage. So I sat there and I took it. That shit hurted though. I ain't even finna lie to you. That shit hurt. But the rest of them, cool. It's cool. Like the ones on my neck, that shit was funny. That shit tickled. The ones on my stomach, that shit tickled. This shit was funny. And then the ones on my arm, it was just awkward as hell holding my little arm. But
Yeah.
I mean, you small like me, so depending on what you get, it'd be quick as hell. It should take like 30, 45 minutes tops.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
what I
the
love.
first tip, I mean, I definitely know the first tattoo I want to get is kind of based off of my like username on social media and what I'm known as, Queen Bee is like my stage name and also my social media, platform name and stuff like that. So I was wanting to get a bee that has like a little queen crown and it's in the colors of the trans flag. Um
Oh,
which is nice. So like the stripes are kind of like the trans colors a little bit. Of course, with the black stripes in between each of the colors, just to kind of make it look more like a bee, if that makes sense. So possibly. But I was thinking of probably having that somewhere on the wrist, maybe. I'm not sure exactly where, but
ain't gonna hurt, but it ain't gonna feel good.
I'm not sure where I want to get it. I have a tattoo artist who I have in mind, who I'm actually friends with, who is also trans as well, um, who said that they're definitely willing to do the tattoo for me. And I was just like, awesome.
All right, I'm gonna get to editing these videos and let you get on with your day. Until
Okay.
the next time,
I
later.